YouTube and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be cooking a blue cheese pasta. If you like blue cheese, I guarantee you will love this pasta. It's our anniversary and we had a few other plans, but the weather decided otherwise. So we thought we'd stay in and cook one of our favorites. It's kind of a classic around here. My husband actually cooked it the first time for me, and since then I've been cooking it ever since. But we like it and I hope you like it too, so stick around and I'll show you how to do that. Okay guys, to start our blue cheese pasta, I have chopped up a package of the Johnsonville sweet Italian sausage bratwurst. And all I do is just take my kitchen shears and just chop them right up. Makes it easy work. And I've added that to my pan with 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. At the same time on the boil, I have a pot full of water. And while we're thinking of it, we'll go ahead and salt our water. I've been told you always salt your water, but you never put olive oil in because it makes the sauce slide right off of your noodle. And you don't want that. So you liberally salt the water and let that come to a boil and let our sausages come to a brown, and I will bring you back for the next step. Okay guys, we're back. My sausage is browning nicely. My water is come to a boil. I'm going to add 16 ounces of the penne pasta to it. And let that cook up just like the directions on the package indicate. Nothing different there. Give it a quick stir so it doesn't all clump together. Okay, to my sausage, I'm just going to deglaze the pan with half a cup of your choice of white wine. I like a sweeter wine because I think the notes of the blue cheese in the pasta, along with the sweetness of the white wine, I don't know, they complement each other nicely, I think. Just make sure you get all the good bits from the bottom of the pan. And all the alcohol will cook off from this. We're going to let this simmer and thicken quite a bit. Okay, now to this I'm going to add half of a quart of my heavy whipping cream. I like to buy a full quart because I can always use my whipping cream elsewhere, but sometimes, for reasons unknown, this pasta can get a little dry, especially upon like warming up the next day, so I just add a little bit more cream to it. I add about half a quart. It's about half. Give that a stir. And then I'm going to let this come to a boil before I do anything else, and kind of let the sausages cook within the pasta and the sauce and the cream itself. And I'll bring you back for the next step. Okay guys, we're back. My noodles have finished cooking and they're draining right now. And my sauce has come to a nice boil. To that I'm going to add 2 packages or 8 ounces of my blue cheese crumbles. Make sure I get all of that. Blue cheese is kind of our favorite. Kind of stir that into my sauce. It'll help thicken and give it some intense flavor. Now my husband and I love blue cheese, so if you don't, I don't think this is the dish for you, but if you're like us and you enjoy blue cheese, then yes, you will love this. This is one of our favorite dishes to have. In fact, my husband actually cooked it for me the very first time, which he doesn't cook for me often, and I think that might have been the first time he did cook for me, and he hit it out of the park. So I guess he's just kind of lucky that way. Alright, so you let that kind of all dissolve and melt in. I'm going to add 2 heaping tablespoons of oregano. I never know what heaping means. I guess it's just over the top. Alright, that looks good. And we'll go ahead and stir that in, and we're going to let it simmer and kind of marry together and let the oregano soften. Let that blue cheese melt. I love this dish. Oh my gosh, I can smell it and I'm getting excited. It's kind of fitting that it's our anniversary dinner. There's a snowstorm going on in North Carolina, so we are not leaving the house tonight. Alright, now I also have a 5-ounce package of this Parmesan and Romano cheese blend. I definitely suggest using the real stuff here, not the powdered stuff, because you're gonna, it's, just trust me, that's what you're gonna want. I'm gonna add about half of it here. So what's that, about 2.5 ounces? And I'll save the other half for like on top of the pasta once it's plated. Alright, I'm gonna let this simmer for about 5 more minutes, and then I will add my pasta. And I'll bring you back when it's time for that. Okay guys, we're back. My sauce is thickening. It's come to a boil. All of those flavors have married together. It smells amazing in my kitchen. We are ready to eat as like yesterday. To this, I'm going to add my my pasta, kind of 1 spoonful at a time. I like to let the pasta kind of warm again in the sauce. There we go. There. Just give it a good stir. I like to use the any pasta really with a ridge on it, because it kind of helps the sauce adhere to the pasta, and that way you're not getting kind of a dry pasta there. Mix it up good. Oh, it smells so wonderful. I'm excited to eat. I like to just kind of top it off with a little bit of salt. It enhances the flavor. One more sprinkle of cheese. Give it a quick stir. And it's ready for plating at this point. It is ready to eat. Alright, if you like today's recipe, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. And if you like what I do here, I'd love to have you. So hit that subscribe button and you won't miss out on any new recipes or anything I put up that week. I hope you guys are having a great evening, and I will see you next time.